Tonight, on the eve of the holiday season, we reflect on the meaning of our gatherings. We collect, we regroup. It's a time for family, food, and ostentatious decoration. We have with us tonight two captains of industry who differ in both disposition and focus. What they share is an embrace of an American cultural tradition. To my left, Gillian Hand is a young entrepreneur currently making waves in the world of artisanal tinsel. Last year, she shocked her industry with her intimate manifesto, Mylar versus Polyvinyl Chloride, a personal journey. And to her left, in recent years, Balthazar Twist has become a household name across the globe for his revolutionary floating oceanic Christmas tree farms. His company, Tannenbaum International, was recently valued at €500 billion. Come to the round table. I'm Felix Pickles, and this is Roundabout. And now I open the floor to our guests. My first question, and perhaps the most important of the evening, what is your favorite thing about me? And please qualify your answers.
I'm going to have to say your forehead.
Yeah, I'd say giant forehead.
Both respectable answers, but I'm afraid the correct answer is my sparkling eyes. Charles Grodin once called them effervescent. Now, Balthazar, we all know that floating farms are the future, but why Christmas trees? Was there something particular about the upbringing or your upbringing that drew you to the mass production of holiday conifers?
Well, to tell you the truth, I did not really have a great childhood regarding the Christmas holidays because my family has been really dysfunctional and they never really respected nor honored the Christmas spirit. So now that I finally moved away from them, I'm now using Christmas trees as an influence for me because Christmas is really pretty much everyone's favorite holiday. It's the perfect holiday for everyone to be with their families or sing songs or eat candy, decorate your own Christmas tree with lights, or even decorate your own house with lights and play in the snow, all that fun stuff. So yeah, Christmas is a big thing, I think.
So you're really reclaiming the holiday for yourself.
Yeah, I am.
Now, Gillian, was there something in your past that led you to become a maven of tinsel, a revelatory episode from childhood?
Absolutely. When I was a child, my father worked in a tinsel factory. Every day.
So it's a family business?
No, if you'll if you'll hear the end of my story, you'll understand.
Oh, okay. Take all the time you need. Well, within reason.
Yes, absolutely. And he would just see tinsel go past him every day, and he never had enough money to buy tinsel, but, you know, it was kind of ironic that way. So we always had a bare tree with no decorations, and I can't tell you how traumatizing that was for me. So, you know, I believe I can, you know, have some common ground with your other guest here.
Were these the days of silver tinsel, or like had we moved on to more modern materials like you explore in your book?
No, this is silver tinsel. This is a very long time ago. I'm getting, you know, in my later years.
Oh yeah.
These days.
I guess we. Oh, and that's the end of the first round. Judges, scores, if you please. And it appears that Gillian Hand is at negative 243. Balthazar Twist leads with 2 points. Very unusual, Mr. Twist. At this stage in the game, it's rare for a contestant to be in the positive.
I'm shocked.
And now we move on to round 2. Contestants, please hold your breath. Susan, please test the limits of our guest endurance if they've tested the limits of our patience. No sneaking. Oh, 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 oh. Is that it? Is it? Balthazar Twist takes a breath. Judges, the scores, if you please. Looks like we got a tight game this evening, folks. We're all tied up with Gillian Hand at negative 632 and Balthazar Twist at negative 351.
Wow.
And now we come to the portion of the program that we in the studio refer to as the second round of questions. Now, this is a question for both of you, and I'd like it if you, again, qualified your answers. Salt or pepper?
I'm going to go with salt because unlike peppers, which are very spicy, salt adds a very special flavor, especially when, like, let's say if you have just a bag of plain old chips and they just taste very bland. Salt helps by, if you spread salt all around these chips, it'll make the chips taste more delightful, add much more to the taste, to the flavor.
Thank you. And Mrs. Hand?
Well, I kind of beg to differ. I think all the delight lies within the wonder of pepper. I'm a pepper person. I'll be a pepper person till the day I die.
Both, well, seemingly respectable answers, but I'm sorry. The answer we were looking for was DJ Spinderella, the third and perhaps most iconic member of the Grammy Award-winning Salt and Pepper. Very disappointing indeed. Now, Balthazar, you've been noted for the opulence of your semi-annual Christmas parties. Just last year, your guests were served ambergris-scented ortolans glazed with the tears of Chios. Oh, and that's the end of round 6. We'll save those scores for the final tally. On to the final round, arts and crafts. Susan, paper and crayons, if you please. Now, Gillian Hand, Balthazar Twist, from the mark of the bell, you have exactly 60 seconds to both color and cut out your respective crafts. And remember, neatness counts. Could we get a clock, judges? Thank you. On your mark. Go! Mrs. Hand showing her remarkable agility and the lifelike look of those fronds on that. Is that a fir tree? Oh, technical failure, technical foul. Oh, making the best of it.
Doesn't stop me.
Remember, you also have to cut as well. We're already halfway through the segment. Like, your coloring really looks incomplete. I was really expecting much more from you, Mrs. Hand. So you got 15 seconds. 15 seconds, contestants. And please remember to cut outside the lines and color inside the lines. And we're coming up on 5, 4, 3, 2. Safety scissors down, please. Please reveal your monstrosities to the judges. Could we get some scores, judges? Up, and with 5 points, Gillian Hand takes the day.
Why? This work is nothing compared to mine. It doesn't make any sense.
Congratulations, Mrs. Hand. You've been an excellent contestant this evening.
Thank you.
Whoa.
We'll see
What's
the
going
both
on
of you
here?
tomorrow
Hey,
for our
no.
Tournament of Champions. Same questions, so you have plenty of time to improve.
You can't arrest me.
And that's our show for today. I'd like to thank our audience for their magnanimous patience with two mostly insufferable guests. Through their participation in today's heated discussion, we can only hope that our guests have learned a little something about both the holiday spirit and what it means to be a good citizen. You guys feel comfortable with your crafts? You feel pretty good?
I feel pretty
I've lost my patience. I'm going to sue you for this.
I'm sorry. We'll have to address this tomorrow with our Tournament of Champions.